So my Genshin account's almost 5 years old, and you can see that because I got Amber on October 2021. And I thought now would be a great time to go over my account as it stands today, see if it's in good enough standing as like a 4.5-year-old account, because I really do feel like I've been slacking off a lot over the past maybe year. So let's begin where the most important thing is, shall we? Mora. Honestly, I have more Mora than I thought I did, but that's going to become apparent why later. Real quick, topping up using an EBA's never been better than right now. You can save money on buying Genshin Genesis crystals with an insane cashback deal that they are going on until this Sunday. Seriously, click the link in the description, go check it out. I've already had a ton of friends save a lot of money, and I want y'all to save money as well. We have a few materials here. Honestly, I should have way more considering the amount of time that I've basically not been building characters on this account fully, at least. Oh my god, dude. Especially stuff from like Hillichals and stuff. I feel like I should have way more of these items. Weekly boss mats, I really don't have that many of. I guess the later boss mats I have more of just because I usually always farm like the latest thing that's out, obviously. And then my character level up mats are severely lacking. Same with the gemstones, honestly. I could definitely use a lot more of these. Bucks are kind of on a similar scale here, to be honest. You can see all of them. Not that many of any individual bucks. Maybe, again, the later that we get, the more we have, but it's really not too many. I do have 19 crowns. I should really start crowning characters. I'm thinking about building some characters that I've just got set on my account, so we'll see about that. And I'm just going to keep scrolling through here because, yeah, weapon materials, also not that many. But to be fair, I haven't really been pulling for 5-star weapons lately at all. Food is something that you know what, we're not going to talk about it. General materials, I've got a few billets left over. Pretty much useless for me on this account, I'm not going to lie. And then local specialties are also kind of dwindling down. I really need to start exploring areas a little bit more like I used to back in the day. I really do have fun exploring areas. I don't know why I don't just lock in and do it, especially live on streams. We've only got a bit of wood as well. Top 10 Genshin trees in the comments right now. Go. If that Erminsol tree is not number 1, bro. Maybe the Frostbearing tree, actually. And then from gadgets, we've got all the things, you know, parametric transfer, all the important stuff. And then we've got some really cool stuff like Sarouche from the World Quest and Sumeru. We've got the Peculiar Opinion. These are all from World Quest back in the day. I think there are some like event exclusive items here. Yeah, like the Cloud Retainers stuff and the Sealies, the mini Sealies. I still have Varka's secret stash of cash. And also, I do still have Child and Tusa's Mora pouch with 16,505 Mora in it. I like keeping those kind of things as a kind of a keepsake item, you know? And I've kept one of, I think, each of all of the billet troves. We got 5 Masterless Stellar Fortuna here, which I'm just kind of saving for a rainy day. Don't really know what to do with these just yet. All of my birthday cakes, of course. We have a boatload of Zhao lanterns because if they ever just stop coming out again, I'm not being in the situation that everybody else was in where they're keeping like one in their inventory just waiting for it to come back. I have quite a bit of fragile resin again. I'm probably going to save this until I want to build up a character. I'm thinking of building up Clarend. And then I have 24 Dream Solvents. I didn't think I had this many, to be honest. I'm kind of happy about that. I need to turn some of these in drastically. Oh my goodness, I need to turn a lot of these in. That's embarrassing. Stop looking, stop looking. Music discs galore, of course. I never use these. I just keep them in my inventory. Probably should use them. And then an absolute ton of teapot items. I'm really not going to go through all these. It's basically what you can always get in the game and then from limited time events. Pretty much got every single limited time event thing, I think. Artifacts, we're slowly creeping towards the cap, but honestly, most of these are locked. I haven't actively farmed artifacts in such a long time. It's kind of embarrassing because I just haven't really built too many characters recently. I really got to get back to it. And then my beautiful weapon collection from when I was whaling quite a lot. I haven't spent money on Genshin in a year now, I think it is. But as you can see, we've got like R5 Amos bow. I think that was pretty much from losing 50/50s, to be fair. We do have R2 Thunder Impulse. We have a lot of weapons here, a lot. We have R5 Primordial. I do have 2 Staffs of Homer, and I do also have 2,000 Blazing Suns. I actually do have the R5 Wolf's Gravestone. This is a weapon that I have still, by the way, never achieved naturally on the standard banner or losing a 50/50. I've only got this from the Chronicled Wish banner, the first ever one for Mondstadt when it came out. We have an R2 Lighter Folia Incision, R2 Aquila Favonia, and then a bunch of 4-star weapons, especially limited time event weapons. I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 of these that I don't have. I don't have the Fish Claymore, and I don't have the first Dragon Spine one from the Albedo event, which everybody was super mad that it never returned about. Now, I want to get into the fun stuff, though. These are my characters, and I'm going to start from here, and we're going to go down the list to show you. So I do have Flynn's, and I do have him very decently built here. He doesn't have his own weapon. I didn't pull for it, so he has Sino's weapon for now. He is CZ C0 and his talents are 1610. Again, not fully built, but built enough. I do have Columbina, of course. She also does not have her own weapon. She has a level 90 prototype Amber, which is at R1. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should probably make more of these. She's also at C0 and talents are at 10, 10, 10. It's Columbina, of course, they're at 10, 10, 10. Her build's pretty decent. It definitely could be better, but it could be a lot worse. We have an Effa 2500 attack with 230 elemental mastery. Very nice build. Not that much ER, but that's fine. We have her with the Staff of Homer. Did not pull for her weapon yet again. I actually recently only got an Effa. Constellation 0, talents are at 110.9. We have Sucrose. We have the OGs, of course, bro. She has the Thrilling Tales of the Dragon Slayer. Pretty much all my 4-stars are at C6. Oh my god, yeah. I haven't done the Witch's homework for a lot of these characters, though. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But she's Sucrose. 4-star character, you know the drill. We have Risley. Honestly, one of the more fun DPS. Not built too well, but usually is paired with another Cryo, so he gets the extra crit rate. It's pretty juiced up, to be honest. He has his own weapon. Wait, that's a lie. Isn't this Wanderer's weapon? I think that's Wanderer's weapon. But yeah, he does not have his own weapon. He stole Wanderer's. He's at C0. Talents are at 999. Siegeween was a mistake. I did actually want to pull for Siegeween at the time, but then the second I got her, I was like very disappointed. Nuvalet, one of my only 2 limited C6 characters. My first ever C6 character, actually. Obviously, this guy's triple crowned. He has his own weapon at R1 because I never R5'd. And his build is absolutely insane, especially when you consider the extra crit from Constellations too. I did indeed pull for Durin with a very decent build here. I really enjoy Durin's playstyle, and he has the Mist Splitter right now. I honestly don't know if this is a good weapon for him. It just fucking looks awesome. He is, of course, at C0, and his talents are at 110.10. Arlecchino, she is at C2. I'm not gonna lie, I love her C2. I think it makes her so much better and more fun to play. Her build is very nice. She barely ever doesn't crit, to be honest. She does have her own weapon at R1, and her talents, of course, are 10.99. I crowned one of her abilities because she's just super fun to play, bro. I love Arlecchino so much. Jalonen is at C0. People do recommend you get her at C2, but I just never did. Talents are at 110.9. She does have her own weapon as well, and her build's decent. It's literally just stacked up on defense, bro. That's all it is. Arataki Ito at C1. I got his C1 accidentally years ago when he first came out. He is triple crowned. He was my main for a very long time, and he currently has the Redhorn Stone Thresher, which is his weapon. He has a beautiful build, and he actually is in proud possession of my best artifact in terms of crit value on my entire account. Zhongli is Zhongli. I haven't used this guy in years. Honestly, not properly anyway. He doesn't even have his artifacts anymore. He's at C0. His talents are 688, and he's currently holding a Favj. I kind of just forgot about Gramps. He couldn't pay his bills anymore to stay in the team, you know. We have Traveler. Traveler, he's got plot armor, you know. He's the main character. He always belongs somewhere. We have Chaska, who is also at C0. Talents are at 199. Her weapon is her weapon. I think I actually lost 50-50 to this weapon, if I remember correctly. And she has a fairly decent build, to be honest. She puts out some insane damage numbers, by the way. When you pair her with the right team, she's kind of cracked. Kazuha, believe it or not, I still do not have a single constellation for this guy, but you just don't need one with him, honestly. His talents are at 698, and he uses Favonius Sword for the most part. I do have his weapon. I think it's the Freedom Swan, right? But I don't know. Favonius just feels so much better with him. And this is not just Zajef propaganda, I promise. I only recently got Venti. I actually pulled him on his last banner. He has the Elegy at R1, Constellation 0, and I did do his Witch's homework because he kind of hits like a truck nowadays. Not a very good build, not gonna lie, at least for the Witch's homework kind of buff, but it works for what he needs to do. We have Skirk here, one of my favorite DPS in the entire game. She plays so fun. I did indeed pull for her weapon. She is beautiful, dude. Her constellation is at 0 and her talents are at 110.10. Very, very decent build considering, again, I usually run her with a Scorpier for the double cryo, and she does not need any energy recharge, so we just don't have any. Very fun character to play. Do not regret pulling for her at all. Speaking of a Scorpier, she is next. She has a pretty decent build as well, to be honest, especially because she has the Staff of Homer. We just shoved that on there for that little bit of tiny bit of extra damage. C0, talents are at 199. Sitlali, its papa, is built for EM. Honestly, she 5% crit rate, and she still crits more than Tartaglia. Thrilling Tales at R5. Constellation 0, talents are at 199. Shenhe's sitting here at almost 4,000 attack. This is very much just an attack stat weapon. She has the Vortex Vanquisher right now. I like to build her as DPS Shenhe a lot of the time with the Staff of Homer, but not for this current build that she's on. Two-piece. She does have C1. I don't remember when I got C1, but apparently I did, and her talents are at 788. Cyno, I actually went for C2 for Cyno because I love this character, and I still really enjoy the way that he plays, to be honest. I like to go for a mix of EM and attack on him. 47% and 231. That is incorrect, though. Why does he have the Engulfing Lightning? Okay, oh yeah, because Flynn's has his weapon. If we put his weapon back on him, it's way, way better. This build is insane for this guy, and he deals a lot of damage with the right teams. Talents are at 8, 10, 10. Raiden Shogun, she's not going to have her weapon. Oh, God. I did build EM Ryzen. I forgot about that. She has over 1,000 EM. She does have over 1,000 EM. That's fucking insane. Constellation 0 for Raiden Shogun, and talents were at 178. I barely use her at all. Kenichi, I kind of built and forgot about, to be honest. He doesn't even have an artifact right now. Let's just not talk about it. Ignore it in the comments. He's using freaking Daya's weapon. Constellation 0 talents, I guess they are pretty leveled up, but I just don't like his playstyle at all, bro. And then Emily. What did I do to my Emily here, bro? I don't know. This feels wrong. Skyward Spine at level... C0199. Anyway, on to Baiju. Baiju is one of the only characters that story quest pretty much made me cry in this game, which is kind of insane. He does have a R5 Favonius Codex, C0188. HYTE was my main DPS for a very long time. He's built a 50-50 right now, I guess. He's missing an artifact. Almost 500 EM. He has Bro, what did they do to you? And by they, I mean me. Oh, yeah, because I built DPS Kaya. We'll switch this back to Kaya later, but this is his, like, almost actual build. Okay, it's still not looking that good. That's because there's a circlet missing and wrong set. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. I need to clean up my account, bro. This is embarrassing. His talents are 999, Constellation 0. Nahida is back in the game. Why do you have 195 EM? Oh my God, what happened? What the fuck even is this weapon? This is where the descent into madness is going to begin for you guys. I am so sorry. She is at C0. Her... Oh my God. The talents are at 898. Guys, leave a comment if I should fix up my account or get somebody to fix my account for me, bro. This is insane. Mualani is just not built. Again, don't like her playstyle. There was a few Natlan characters whose playstyle I just did not vibe with, to be honest. They tried something new and I do respect it, just not characters for me. Farina is basically on most of my teams at this point, bro. She does have Favonius. There's something definitely wrong here, though. 4-piece Tenacity. Can't remember why I gave a 4-piece Tenacity. She is at C2 and her talents are at 6, 9, 10. Something's definitely not right with this, though. Yalan is also here. Still C0. Never succumbed to the Yalan Con pressure. 199 for the talents. Artifacts are on Emblem, of course, and the weapon is the Favonius. I do have Aqua Simulacra as well, but it's currently on freaking Faruzan? Okay, I guess. Mawika, my second limited C6. We don't talk about this one. She's at 11010, and she does have her own weapon. Very nice build, to be honest. It works for everything I need it to work for, and it's C6, bro. She's one of the strongest characters in the game. Linny, another character that I'm not the biggest fan of playing, but his build is very cracked on this account. He has his own weapon. His build is really good when it's actually on, guys. I promise you. Trust me. Just trust. You have to trust me. C0 and his talents are at 876. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because now we have Daya, and that is how much damage she does, even when she does have all her artifacts. Yeah, Daya. I mean, I don't really have to say anything about Daya here, right? She is at C6, which helps a little bit, and then 292. I think. Yoimiya, one of my favorite pyro DPS. I say one off because I can't do my boy Diluc dirty like that, but 75.9 crit, 240 crit damage. She is absolutely goated with the Thundering Pulsar R2, and this is one of the only characters that I use this artifact set on. I think it's the only one that can really utilize it too much. Constellation 0, talents are at 10, 10, 1, because again, when you're using the artifact set, you don't need the ults. This is a funny one. I have Hu Tao here, and she is level 90, and she's not built at all. Obviously, I have the Staff of Homer, and I do have artifacts for her. I actually have an unchecked constellation right now, and it's this one. The reason I haven't activated it is because I feel like this should be part of a base goddamn kit, bro. She has so many stamina issues, and I'm like, I got this one for free for logging in, you know, the free constellations that we now get. Talents are at 886. But I don't know, dude. There's just so many more pyro characters that feel fun to play, including Klee now, dude. I mean, she's also not super built right now because they haven't had time to go back to her, but she's on Lost Prayer. She is at C1. She's at C1. When the hell did I get C? Oh, I think I also chose Klee as a free one as well, actually, from the login in for 6 months or whatever it is. And then talents are at 889. Very fun character to play, and I really want to try her out more with the Witch's homework buffs. And then my boy Diluc, bro. Please tell me you're still... Yeah, he's still... So this might look unimpressive right now, 80.6 over 189.1, but the thing is, dude, he's on Wolf's Gravestone, which is not a crit weapon. Listen, he's on 4-piece Crimson Witch. He is C6, and his talents are, of course, Triple Crown because it is goddamn Diluc. Now, here's the thing. If I switch this with Ito's weapon, his crit stats look absolutely insane, dude. 80.6 over 277.3. He's actually the top 1% Diluc in the world. Top 0.1 maybe? Still? I don't know. I need to go back and check that because it's been a long time since I last checked it. We are going to put this back on him, though, because it just looks fire. We have Hazel, 4-star... Evil Dower. I don't like evil, bro. I'm good. I'm morally gray now at this point. Hazel, of course, C6. Rosaria. The 4-stars I'm kind of just gonna run through here. You know, they're obviously at C6, and some of them are built, some of them aren't. Kaya is indeed built, though. Oh, well, Kaya was indeed built, though. Bro, Kaya had this weapon. Where the hell is all his crit gone? Okay, he has the wrong artifacts on. I built him for ER for something. I did a challenge, I remember now, but when he has his artifacts, bro, he absolutely slaps. He pops off. I promise you. I ran Frostfire Kaya with C6 Bennett and Kaya, and it's very fun. Yansan, one of the best newer characters in the game, to be honest, from Natlan. Probably my favorite Natlan character. That might sound crazy, but at least for gameplay, she's very fun. She is at C3. She's not quite at C6 yet, and the talents are not quite there. Kuki Shinobu, one of my favorite support characters in the whole game. She's just built for EM, as always, because I pretty much only ever use her, C6, in Hyperbloom comps. Kole, we don't talk about. I'm sorry, guys. Listen, Kole is... She was free. She was free. Candice, crit get higher, please. Yeah, no, my Candice sucks, bro. My Candice level 1. Okay, my Candice really sucks. I gotta work on that. Garming, very fun. I actually used him to clear one of the dire stages in Stygian. And by using him, I meant I tried and I failed miserably because fuck dire Stygian. And then we have Xinyan, one of the notoriously worst pyro characters who I made a video on a long time ago building. And she is actually very good when you build her properly and with a C6 Bennett. But with this build, she might as well go to Fortnite to build, bro. Speaking of Bennett, he has the Skyward Blade right now for energy. Usually just run 5 on him, to be honest. But we have Noblesse, Constellation 6, and 9, 10, 13. If you haven't activated C6 Bennett yet, what are we doing, bro? Just activate it. It makes the game so much more fun. Zhang Ling is over here as well with a nice split between attack and EM with a 252 EM. She is running the Favonius lands for energy right now with a 2-piece emblem. I think I removed one of her artifacts for somebody else. She is at C6 and her talents are at 1, 9, 12. Then we have Fisher, who's not even... We're getting onto the characters that aren't even level 90 right now, by the way, so this is going to be pretty interesting to see. I haven't done a witch's homework yet, and she is C6. Yato I used for a very long time. His crit ratio is absolutely bonkers. Weapon is... Farina's weapon right now, but it should be his own. But Clarend has his. Okay, we are just going to put his weapon back on him to show you the actual crit rate. Maybe I'll give him Farina's back. Yeah, something's not right about this, but I don't know what it is. We'll have to take a look at that whenever I do fix the account, dude. Navia, the absolute go. I do have a pretty damn good build on her. A lot of crit rate. We do have her weapon as well. Artifacts is the 2-piece attack, 2-piece charge. Constellation 0. Talents are at 888. Zhao is a character that I just never vibed with. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I know. Don't tell Ziox, but I have 2 artifacts on him right now. One of them is a crit rate circlet. The other is a hydro damage goblin. He's at C0 and his talents are at 758. Then we have Jean, who... oh, God, dude. Ziox is going to be pissed, and now Jake's going to be pissed, dude, because my Jean is kind of abysmal. But, hey, at least I'm not trying to take his #1 spot. Oh, my goodness. Pyro damage goblet. Of course, yes. Sunfire Jean. Something like that, right? That's the thing. C5 talents are at 288. Then we have Eula. Oh, my God, bro. Is my Eula still built? She is. Oh, my God, dude. We have her weapon. 2-piece. Constellation 1. 969. I can't believe my Eula's still built, bro. She was one of my first ever mains. And Ganyu is also still built, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we gave her a different weapon. We gave her Amos for a while, and then, ooh, we replaced one artifact. Not this, surely. No? Ah, this one. Yeah, we replaced this. Give it to someone else. Constellation 0. Talents are at 836. Yaimiko is... She's struggling down here, bro. She's still at level 80. She is ascended to 90, but C0 and a couple of talent level ups. Llama's recent, so I'm giving myself a little bit of a break here. She is just built purely EM, almost at 900 with this weapon. C0 and 0 talents at all because she's untalented for now. I will teach her, I promise. Tartaglia, I put for Tartaglia as my first ever character on Genshin, and I lost my 50-50 to Chi-Chi. So when I finally got him, by the time he came out, he just felt super clunky to play, so I never bothered playing him again. He is at C0 and his talents are at 288. Kokomi talents are at 161. Constellation 0. She does have the level 1 apprentice notes because she just likes writing in books, so every time she fills one up, I throw it out, and she has quite a bit of HP because she's healthy. Yunjin, just built for defense, bro. Not much else needs saying about that, to be honest. Talent levels are at 169. C6. Chongyun I did build a while ago, but he's probably lost it now. Yep, Sat Greatsword. It is what it is, bro. 2-piece Blizz, C6, and a couple of talent levels. Razor I built for Thundering Fury. It is a thing, by the way. Go check it out. But then I just put some random stuff on him because I used him for something quite recently. I don't remember what, but I kind of built him a bit. Auroran's really got nothing going for him right now. I'm sorry. Neither does Karara. Sing Show, honestly, I think I fucked him up as well. I built him with a lot of ER, which is intentional. No, my Sing Show's pretty fine. He's pretty fine, actually. Yanfei, my first ever C6 4-star, is artifactless right now, but that's okay because she's the GOAT and she doesn't even need artifacts, bro. She'll just sue you to oblivion. Cheetan, my Wanderer, level 70. Okay, so these are going to be the characters that you're going to see right now, and we don't even need to check constellations and talents because they don't have anything going for them at all, bro. They're still level 70 or below. Chi-Chi, of course, I think that one makes sense. Ayaka, she kind of just got outclassed the later we got into the game. Should I build my Wanderer? I do want to build my Clarend because honestly, dude, her talents are dog shit right now. And her stats, I feel like we could get her there, dude. Look at this. This is at level 70, and this is with Farina's gosh darn weapon. But I think we could get her there. No set bonus. I think we could get her there. I kind of want to build Clarend. My Tainari is also low. He is at C5, almost C6, so maybe I should also start building him. Nilu I only got very recently. She's obviously at C0 with no talent level ups. I haven't done anything with her. Maybe I should also level her up. Let me know in the comments. Goro is just built for defense right now with a bit of ER. Yeah, this one just suits his aesthetic, bro. I'm doing this for aesthetic purposes. That's why he's fashionable. Fashionable dog. Diona is Diona. Ino is, dude, Ino's great. I really should have built Ino, but now I've got Columbina, and I just don't think I'm ever going to use Ino at this point. She's also only at C2 because I stopped again spending money on the game, so I haven't been pulling willy-nilly on these latest banners. Mona's at level 60, which is kind of fucking insane considering she is also C6. No, that is wild. I feel like this is a disservice to her, bro, and I should level her up. The only 6-star in the game is at level 60 as well, with no artifacts, C6, and a few talent levels. Aoife's at level 60 because he only just turned 6, if you remember. So last year he was, you know, his name is Aoife and he just turned 5. Now he's just turned 6, so he's level 60. Next year we'll level him up to 70. Layla's at level 60 because she fell asleep during training, bro. It's her fault. Kave's at level 60 because Alhaitham doesn't want him to get any higher than that. Noelle's at level 50. She's not an official knight yet, so she's kind of level locked, but that's okay. Lynette's at level 50. She can't quite catch up to her brother. She's in robot mode where she doesn't want to socialize too much. Dory's at level 50 because, well, she's just a fucking scammer, bro. Yaya's 50 out of 60. Why is she below then? If she's 50 out of 60 and she's 50 out of 50, why is Yaya below even though she's ascended? That's weird. Is it because she's short? No, because she's also short. Amber's level 48 out of 50. I have no desire to level her up anymore. Kaching's at level 40, dude. Level 40. Farazan at level 40. Sayu at level 40. Charlotte at level 40. Fremine at level 40. I actually really like Fremine's playstyle as well. I really should level him up more. Andy's at C6. Chavrus is at level 40 at C6. Toma's at level 40. Bro, oh my god. And the worst thing about this is my mannequin is technically higher level than all of the following characters. Aloy. Okay, that's a lie though, because she's ascended to 40. Never mind, ignore what I said. Kachina's at level 20. Yehoda's at level 20. Mika's at level 20. Sethos at level 20. Kujosara at level 20. Beidou 20. Lisa 20. Barbara 20. Yume Mizuki at level 1. And I have C1. And Lanyan's also at C1, bro. I mean, level 1. Listen though, guys, there is a reason that my account has kind of fallen into the state that it's been in lately, and I will be entirely honest with you here. I did gain a new obsession within Genshin Impact, and that obsession kind of took over my... $99. But for real, I'm really enjoying playing Genshin again at the minute, and I'd like to take the combat side of it a little bit more seriously. So let me know down in the comments, what characters that you just saw should I start building if I really want to take Dire for Stygian kind of seriously? I'm open to pretty much anything, just want to have